Hey everyone, welcome to the Bonehead Homestead, where I'm just an idiot trying to figure out how to grow food in my own yard. These fatties are about to go to freezer camp, and I'm kind of following up a video I did last year when I first got the Kitchener chicken plucker off Amazon, and I said I'll do a follow-up video after I did a few batches with it, and here's that follow-up video. It's really not much to say about it. I've done 3 batches of Cornish cross, then I've also, I hashed a whole bunch of it was layer birds, but the extra ones went into the freezer, and I used that for them. So far, it's performing. It's done everything I wanted it to. I will caveat, when I did the first video, and I'd only done 1 batch of Cornish cross that day. So these birds don't have as thick a feathering as more heritage breeds like a Barred Rock and a Rhode Island Red, those kind. Plucker, I didn't have any issues with the clogging up, any of that with Cornish cross. But with the heritage breeds, which I butchered them at like 15 weeks, so I still kept them whole. You know, they were 3 to 4 pound birds, you know, good for one night dinner for a family of 4, but they had much thicker feathers. And when you're doing more heritage breeds with the thicker feathers, it did clog up a lot. So I would have to stop and kind of take it apart, take the bottom out of it, and unclog the feathers pretty much. So that was a little bit of a pain. With Cornish cross, it's worked great. So I figured I'd jump in here. We're post-processing now, and I'm cleaning up. So I figured I'd talk about that so I don't feel like getting my little lapel mic back on. So it might sound a little different. So it comes apart pretty easily. It's pretty much just taking this bolt off. But I just put it back there so I don't lose it. So yeah, I'll go through, hose it all down. The hard part is in all these little fingers. You get little feathers that get stuck in here, and just gotta kind of go finger by finger, which I know you could take the fingers out. These are spare ones that keep under it here. And I guess they help move the feathers around in the underpart there, but I will say, I can't compare this to other pluckers because I've never used another plucker, but cleaning is probably the worst part of using the plucker. And it's honestly, if I'm just doing 1 or 2 birds, I won't go through the hassle of setting this up just because it cleaning takes the longest. But I enjoy the skin of a bird, so having the plucker makes it worthwhile to me. I kind of wanted to start looking into, it's a motor, it's moving parts need lubrication and they wear out, so I am going to maybe this winter try to figure out if there are any points in it that I can lubricate just to kind of keep the longevity going. Otherwise, maybe just while we can still get spare parts, who knows what's going on in the world, but maybe I'll try to just find a backup motor just to have for one day in case I need it, because otherwise it's just a drum with the fingers in it. It's not really that complicated, it's just the motor that's complicated. Or, I don't know, hook it up to a stationary bike or something. Might be a waste to power it with human power, but anyways. I'll do another video today of it in action, and let's just have some fun with it. But overall, I still rate the Kitchener Plucker is worth the money. I felt no need to upgrade it yet. Now, next year I may do turkeys, and from what I understand, I think 15 pounds is kind of the limit, so you either have to take out the turkeys kind of small, or I think they said if you go ahead and completely decapitate it and cut the legs off before you put it in there, it can handle small turkeys, but I'll cross that bridge next year. But anyways, yeah, here's my follow-up. It still works. I'll still have affiliate links to Amazon down below if you want to grab one yourself. And like I said, at the end of the day, as far as pluckers go, it is cheap Chinese stuff. You could get a lemon. I'm not saying you can't. That's with anything you get off Amazon. But anyways, I'll just roll some footage of it in action, and yeah, I still recommend it. Later.